Had a good week so far.
Hello, Jerome.
Hello, Kofri. How are you, man?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Very good. Getting better and better.
Yes.
How about you? You had a nice week?
Yes, it was very good. How was yours?
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Perfect, man. It's
Good.
wonderful.
Good.
Did you uh did you expose yourself to that smoke?
I did not actually have to stay indoors only when I not if I maybe go shopping. Just the time
Oh,
you get out of the car and the time you enter the car again. That's it.
okay.
I did not.
Well, that's good. Just just a precaution. Although me, I still continue to run my usual run for exercise in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so um, it wasn't that bad. I was thinking of putting a mask on, but doesn't matter.
It is only for a short time. I think it's good.
What's that?
I say if it is just for a short time, it is okay.
Yeah, it was just for a short time, so it wasn't really bad.
Yeah.
And although the first time that it kind of like showed up and heavy smoke on the afternoon, but it seems it dwindled down like in the early morning,
Mhm.
and thank God that we're enjoying a very nice weather.
Yes, and I'm happy it is all over.
We just pray that all those who had been evacuated that they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Mm, no danger, nothing of that sort. Life is very important, so.
It is.
So that's what we pray and wish for, that they'll be okay.
Mhm.
So how's your study?
Well, I mean, for the right now, before we start the call, I was still studying because I want to be able to reach the level where I can start trading by myself
Mm-hmm.
instead of studying forever. So I've been studying. So as last night, I was looking at one of those, watching one of those things the training that we did 3 weeks ago,
Yes.
which
Oh yeah,
totally,
I sent that one.
yeah, the one that we did the VCP low, how to calculate the target price.
Uh-huh.
I was just going through those once again. Because if I don't do it if I don't go back, I don't remember.
Really? Okay.
I, don't, I need to go back and look at it again and maybe write notes at that time, then I can remember.
Okay. How about if I'm going to try your, okay, hold on. You cannot minimize. So, or have you found any stock so far that you are kind of like eyeing?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the doctor joining or just be two of us? Hello, Jerome.
Hello.
Is the doctor joining today or is just
Oh, his son had just arrived, and it's family bonding. So I think it,
oh, okay.
yeah, it'd be good for him to basically be off. I told him, don't worry, I'll just send you the link of
Okay.
what we are going to discuss.
Okay.
So, um,
So there is this company that I look at it, they call RFCI, during my investigation, it looks like it's a new company, so not listed in OTC.
RFCI.
Yes. looks like it is new company. So I don't see it. If you go like saying 1 year, 2 years, it doesn't go up to that. But it just got the new 78 days high.
Okay. RFCI. Okay. This. All right. Yeah. Looks like this could have a potential of this one because it seems that it had broken 2450. 2450 is a strong resistance. You can see my screen, right?
Oh, you are not sharing yet.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Share. Okay, RFCI. And although the volume, okay, you have to watch out also with the volume.
Okay, let me.
The volume is dying.
Dying. Okay, let me check it out.
Because sometimes it can be a trap, although yeah, it can be a trap. We have to look at RFCI.
Oh, okay. If you want to talk about that, then MJCO is better. MJCO.
Okay. MJCO. Oh, J.
Yes, MJCO.
Oh.
No, M.
Oh, M. Okay.
Yeah.
M. Okay. Very volatile. It's spiking up and down, up and down. Okay. Although, if this one will be supported on 898, so it means it's trying to break the $9. Okay.
Okay.
$9 is the heavy resistance here. So if you notice, that's a triple top.
Yes.
So what's gonna happen if this guy here will be able to come back and then find a support, because it seems that there is a good interest here. There's a volume surge, right? But that's only 50K against 150K. So we need something that would actually break out also from this previous one. Okay. From 27,000 to 50K, so that's only a 100% increase, right?
Yes.
The 100% increase. We would like to see at least 200% increase of volume. And if there's a 200 plus increase of volume, that will be able to sustain and be able to support in breaking out that $9. $9 is a heavy resistance here. It had been, okay, hitting that $9. This one here is about to hit, but then it just went back down, right? So this is actually in a trading range. If, for example, this one goes down again to 850, the big possibility it would come back to 750. So your 750, and maybe it would even hit again this previous support, which is $7. So the The trading range that is trying to establish is between 7 and 9. Like I said, take a look, just be patient and wait. If this one would surpass the 200%, it would turn 200 plus percent, because if it's going to go beyond that 200%, it means it should be able to stay on top of the $9. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for now, you'll be crazy if you're gonna put your money there and then all of a sudden it's going to go back down and you'll be, oh no, you'll be crying out. But it seems that this one is, and it seems also that this one is hovering on the 200 EMA. So if you notice, the 200 SMA, our EMA is actually supporting it. It's twice, right? And probably you'll have a hit here at 750. If this one breaks down, maybe I'll put an order at 750 and then I'll cash out before reaching $9.
Okay.
So that's my that would be my how do you call this strategy.
Okay.
But if it breaks up, breaks out of $9 and then with a huge volume here, and then it's going to retest that $9 and it doesn't break down, then I'll go for it. Buy right there on top of $9. But for now, no. I'll wait. I'll be patient to double check if that one will really show it's going to break. Right now, it's not breaking out. There, that see, you see here. That is still a big red candle, right?
Yes.
Right on top, and that would also mean reversal. Okay, so if for example we have a bullish signal there, but then you have a red, and look, if you notice, take a look, huh? This green candle and this green candle here, they have long volumes. But which one has, okay, almost the same strength, around 50K. Okay, I was thinking that maybe the long candle has, okay, that seems to be a normal volume. I always look for an anomaly. Anomaly meaning sometimes you have a huge candle and then just a very small volume, like what happened to that first stock that you have shown. What was the name again?
RFCI.
RFCI, yeah. So that's an anomaly when you have a huge candle and then you have a small volume. So it could also mean that the market maker is trying to get new traders, to position themselves, and all of a sudden they're gonna drop the price down.
Okay.
So, okay, but like I said, put this one in your watch list, but watch on the volume. This one here. If that volume is going to surge more than 200%, then you'll be good. Because look at here. See the same volume. If you notice, because sometimes with the stock, you have to take a look. So history repeats itself. This volume is the same as this volume, but look. After that, it got hammered down, right? And that's the same volume.
Oh,
That's the same volume. Same volume. It means, yeah, I think there seems still who are wanting to really position themselves. So they were able to position at this price level. But then it seems that there are still a lot of people trying to sell. You get people who had been trapped here,
yes.
and those who had been trapped also here. When they see that there's a good uh, price level of which they can sell their position, they're gonna sell that position.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I wanted to trade on this one, I open a small position and instead of buying it, I sell it. Would that be okay?
Okay. There's a technique. If you want to sell that one, you
Mm-hmm.
put this one on a 1 hour. Okay. Sometimes it's really traded very less. That's the danger of company that is traded thinly. This is traded thinly. Even in a 1 hour, look, I couldn't even decipher what is this. Are these candles or what? Right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way I can probably use Haikinashi on this one, but no, I cannot depend on that one. I want the real candles. So I don't want to trade this kind of stocks, thinly traded. But okay, let's try to see if we can have some 4 hours. Even the 4 hours, look, it's like candles staggered everywhere. It's only one day. So yeah, this is thinly traded. But okay, I will. If for example, let's if you really would like to go for, let's say if it's not thinly traded, we go for 1 hour. Okay, this is where you can position. If in 1 hour, if in the 1 hour, the price of the candle breaks down the 200 EMA, you can short. If it doesn't, don't short.
Breaks down.
Yeah. See this one here, the 200,
Mm-hmm.
the 200 line, it didn't break down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still above. Okay. So there's a danger if you are going to short this one.
Okay. But from the way it goes, it's like you were saying, very volatile. It's like when it goes up, it goes down. It goes up again, it goes down. So now it looks as if the next turn, maybe the next 1 week, it's going to start moving down. If you
That's
say
why you let
history repeat itself,
no, you
that's
have
what I see.
you
History
have to
repeat.
let the stock prove itself first. Okay, so
Okay.
right now it's not proving itself whether it's going to break out or not. That is, it's just hovering, right? So this one, if let's say if this one really fails, and then you see a rise of the red volume, then okay, maybe you can short this one, and probably this you will have to find the support. Where will be the next support if it's going to break down? See, this one is a huge volume here, right? So
Mm.
probably the next support is on 850. That's that's your take there. This is your next support from, yeah, let's put the color. Let's put the blue color here. 850 is your next support. If it's going to break down the $9, because now, let's say for example the next day the close is going to be below the close of the previous day, okay, then the big possibility, okay, it's trying to look for the next support to be able to probably retest that support. It probably would like to retest also that 850 support before it's going to go break out of $9. That's another possibility that, okay, if it breaks down, comes back to 850 before it breaks out of $9. If it hovers on 850, you can probably buy on that one, and then if as long as you have a good volume. But like I said, I will wait for the good volume to show up. Right now, that's just the 50,000 shares of volume is still peanut.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next company I was looking at is ADX.
ADX.
Yeah.
Okay. ADX. Okay. Did it turn new 78-day high?
Yes, it did.
When?
On the stock feature. Let's see. Think ADX. That was like 2 days ago. Let me confirm it.
2 days ago.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be, cannot find the date it was breakout. Okay, let's do a HYGS. That might be the last one.
HYGS.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, looks like there's a heavy volume there.
Yes.
May 30, yesterday. Uh-huh. You could probably enter at 1160 on this one, 1165. Let's see what is that? Let me double check here on 1 week. So if you, in order for you to be able to see the rest of the other items on the left side, to try to put it on a week.
Okay.
So what happened is that it was trying to break out at 11.90 to $12. It's trying to break this one is $12. Oops. What happened? Okay. Yes, $12 is. So it actually breaks out the $12. Okay, 1 day. Hmm. And then there's the red. Did you check the computation? What's your target if in case you're gonna enter on this?
I can do that right now.
Sure. Your previous high is 12, which was the long, that was December 28th of 2017. That was the previous high.
I know, I thought this is okay. Previous high is, I think 12 is the current price.
I would probably compute on this one where there is you got a computation?
Oh, I was looking at what you were doing. I thought.
I'm pulling out my calculator.
Okay.
So when did it hit new 78? Just today? No, 29. Today is May 30, right?
I'm June 1st.
Or June 1st, sorry. Oh yeah.
I think it hit on Thursday. New
Thursday.
Thursday, May 30th, yes.
HYGS, correct. Correct. There you go. And then we'll see if there was actually a new high on May 16th. No. HYGS. On May 15th. There you go. HYGS.
Yes.
HYGS. So here, this was actually the first new high, 78, and then this one here. Some 8, okay. Remember the one that I told you, the letter F formation here?
Yes.
This is the letter F formation. So, if I were you, do not calculate from this. You calculate from here. Okay? Do your calculation on this one here.
That's the previous high, 892.
Previous highs. Hold on.
Then I was thinking that I'm going to take the 1042.
Okay, let's try to do that. Let's go here. It's YGS. And what date is that?
Oh, your screen is black now.
Okay. You share.
Yep, I can see.
Okay. That's what date was that? May 15th,
May,
right?
May 30th, yes.
2019.
I think it's May 30th. May 30th, not May 15th.
No, I'm trying to calculate first what could be the,
Oh, okay.
because if you look at here, so see this one here,
Mm-hmm.
this is our VCP formation. This is the volatility contraction. This is where the volatility contraction, right, is creating. Did you see my screen?
I see very well, yes.
Okay, so this is your VCP. This one is the breakout of the VCP. So it's 8.95. Actually, that's a breakout of $9. So what we are going to do, previous high is 850. Volatility, the bottom of the volatility contraction is around, okay, should be this one because there's the support on this level here. So around 750.
750, okay.
750. So BL is 7.5. What is our BC? Our close. I will use the close of the next day, which is 950.
Okay.
So your target is around 1250. Now let's try to confirm that one with Finvis. Screener. It's YGS. Snapshot. Target is 960. So the target is 960. So it means Finvis is waiting for a pullback for this one. 960. Which is, yeah, to the top of the 950, 960. This one here.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
Yeah, 960, because you see there is a gap. Okay, I'll show you where's the gap. There's a gap there. In between this candle and this candle, there's a gap. Usually, there is a tendency of a price to always close that gap. So, when Vince was trying to say, we'll wait till it closes the gap. You can put your money there at 960. Although, because our target is 12.50 and it reached $12 already, you only have 50 cents window. If you have only 50 cents window, don't put your money. Okay?
Okay.
You might as well just wait, and maybe Finbase is right. The pullback of 960, you can actually place your buy there at 960. With 960, and actually also the bottom of this one here, 1030, 10. So, but because our target is 12, that's why I told you don't make a calculation from that long candle, because that's already so far out from the VCP. This is our VCP. As much as possible, go closer to the VCP. Do your calculation there.
Okay.
Okay, so our target is 12.50. You've reached $12 already. You've got 50 cents window. Do you think you want to gamble on that 50 cents window?
It's already showing the red candle behind it.
Huh?
After that, it's a red candle already after that.
Yeah. So, and then another thing I would like you to take a look. Go to OTC markets. HYGS. Go for disclosure. 6K. There's a lot of 6K. What does it mean? Sometimes you've got to be careful. Okay, I'll, SIG filing. Right here. 6. Okay, 6. 6F. Good. Okay. Okay, that can be an 8K. If a company has news, events, or press release. These are news. Okay. So we'll try to look at what's the news on this one. 6K. That's May 16. Oh, this is about votes. Votes for this. These are the results of the votes. These are the nominees for what? A leading developer. Okay, each of the directors were re-elected. Okay. So these are the new directors that had been re-elected. So this is just re-election. So there's not much really going on that one. Next one. 6K. Press release. So there is a press release. I didn't reports first quarter of 2019. Okay, so first quarter. So I will look for revenue. Company revenue was 8.1 million for the first quarter of 2019, comparable to the prior year period. Okay, what was the previous? Oh, they got a $26.5 million orders for renewable energy storage. So there's a huge order. That's why there's a spike. Gross profit 3.9. Okay. revenue, 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 revenues. 2019, this is what I'm always looking for, comparing 2019, 2018, so the previous. So there's revenues. Yeah. Okay, 8 million, 8 million. It's almost the same. Profit, 3.8, 3.2. Okay, so they made a small profit around 500,000. Loss. Okay, there's a big loss. Okay. Sometimes you don't need to worry that the loss is go as long this is what you are going to check. If the loss is not too big and then there's still a lot of money left, that's why I'm going to look at now for cash. So they have a net loss of 2.6 against 1.9 of 2018. Cash, increase in cash. Oh, okay. So they have 14 million against negative 3. So they have cash. And they have orders coming up on the pipe. So there is a big possibility that this one can actually go. You just have to wait for the right pullback.
Okay.
Wait for the right pullback, and then you can position. But like I said, since our target is already at 1250, putting your money now with 50 cents, how do you call this, window, it's not a good deal, right?
So if we want to wait for a pullback, it should hit the support, which is 950, before we can position.
Yeah, that's what we are looking up here. You support here. What you are going to do now, you can do add an alert on this one. The crossing expiration open expiration time 2019 July. Okay, so there's an expiration time. So what's going to happen, you can also set this alert in your Quest Trade that, okay, if you open up your Quest Trade,
okay, let me do that right now.
I'm going to show you how to create an alert so that if it hits a certain level of price, you get notified via email, or no, but via text, and then you can position yourself.
Okay. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen.
Okay, so I'll stop sharing first.
Okay, it's there.
Okay, Mm, no, don't go. Go to trade. So click trading,
Trading.
and then okay. Wait a minute. Go to alerts.
Mm,
Um, create custom alert. The plus sign. Okay, and then you type the name of the stock.
HGS.
HYGS, and put the value uh, first because it's hovering at 1120. Maybe you put there if if the bid price is less or equal 11. Let's do 1150 first. Create an 1150. Let's type 1150 there. Then put on the operator, click less or equal. Yeah. No, no. Less equal. Highlight that one. And then create a note. On the note, just type there HYGS hitting or PB at 1150, meaning pullback. 1150. Oh, 11.5. So, no, no. Don't write.
I thought I would see it.
No, no, no. You just type HYGS pulled back at 1150. Just type that. Pulled
Okay.
at 1150.
Okay.
Okay. We want to see because sometimes what I have noticed here, if you look at the volume is really huge. So it means there's a big support on this one. And then that small red candle is hovering between 12 and 1120. So if it's going to be creating a trading range between 12 and 1120, you might as well place your trade there between that trading range, maybe around 1125, 1150. So that's why we'd like to see first, and then notification method. Click notification method. Um, click SMS. SMS. Accept. Accept. Um, I think you already registered your cell phone there, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you registered your cell phone, it means it you will be able to see. But also put an email because sometimes the
Both are shown.
with their SMS, it's not complete. They are not going to place the note, which I don't like. The way Questrade is, they should have text also that note that you wrote. It will just basically uh, create a notification on your cell phone that it's YGS at 11. So, like for example, 1150. So it would show 11 it's YGS and then the price 1150. So,
Okay.
but it would be nice to see what you wrote because at least you will be able to remember, oh, I'm waiting for the pullback of this guy. But
Mm.
yeah, just double check your email and your email probably would contain also the note. Then you click activate. then create again another one at 1125. So it means if, for example, 1150 and it goes down to 1125, so it means, okay, so you are right. It's going to hover on that 1120 probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's then it's YGS pulled back at 1125, and the 950 that we're looking for, that would be, sometimes it's really going to happen. These are the crazy times we're in. Like it will just a long it will just be like a quick spike down. It's like a quick poke,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden the price just goes straight up. And I like that. I like entering this kind of stuff. It means if I can buy at this dip, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that would be awesome. It means you really bought the price. You really bought the how do you call this, the stock at a lower price. There's
Okay.
another one. Um, okay, click activate. The next one would be right at the top of, the next, remember what I told you, the next possible, if you have a high volume, the next volume on its left side is what candle? That the next volume on the left side is actually the candle priced at 1057 high and 977 low, right?
Okay.
And beside it there is a hammer. So usually I can double check also. Let's say if it hits that one, 1050, 1057, maybe create another alert at
Mm-hmm.
1060. Put it at 1060. Then once you're alerted with 1060, okay, maybe this one could go 1050. Put an order at 1050.
Should I put 1050?
No, put 1060.
Okay.
1060 is just for you to be able to react. So because if you put 1050, sometimes you have no more time to react because it exactly reaches what you're looking for. With the 1060, okay, maybe this one. Then you can look at the chart. Okay, this one I'm looking for 1050. I'll try to position on this one.
Okay. So pull back.
Yeah, it's why GS pulled back at 1060. Activate. Okay, then you you wait for those signals.
Okay. So if it comes, so I will just try like this. Quantity, maybe I can leave it that. I can use market. Then duration there. It doesn't give me option to put a stop loss.
Uh, no, because you haven't actually don't use market.
Okay.
Don't use market. Let's say, for example, on this one, I want to buy. I want to buy at let's say
Okay.
maybe
1050.
1050. So what you're going to do, set a limit put the price 10.50. And then change the duration, GTD, good till whatever date is that. Maybe set it until, okay, end of June. So June 28th. There you go. And then you click buy.
Can I do that now?
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Okay.
It will not buy anything until it hits that price 10.50. And if it strike, if let's say if it pokes the 10.50, you're good. It means you're able to get into that 10.50 level. Let's try to compute.
Times 100.
Try to compute based on this new high. Okay, with this big volume. So it means our previous high is $12 now. Although what I don't like here, because the candle that is on the second day went below $12.
Okay, I can just click buy and keep. If it doesn't work, I just cancel it. I can close my position.
Yes. If it doesn't work out. So
would the quest rate charge before?
No, there will be no charge, whatever. It will charge only once it gets executed.
Good.
Hit buy, send the order. And then if you go to your what is that? Click. No, what is that? Go trading. Accounts. Then show. Okay. Okay, go back. Sorry. Go back to click again on that triple line.
Which one?
The one on near the account. There's a menu triple line there.
Oh, okay.
And then go trading. We want to see. Oh, there you go. Orders. You click orders. So there. So it is being queued. Right. If it is executed, it will tell you executed. Okay. And then you would go to executed, and then it will show you. Now, I want you to create a new target based on the new high, breaking out $12. We'll see. What's our target?
From where do you want me to create? Like from the Quest Trade account?
No, just do a calculation on not on Quest Trade.
Okay.
So your previous high is 12. Your VL now would be the support, the previous high previously, which is $9. So that would be your VL.
Okay.
And then your breakout close would be, what's that? 12.30.
12.30.
0.3.
Okay.
Okay. So you're looking at around $20, $21 target. It will not happen right away, but there's a big possibility it will happen. Um, Usually, this is what's gonna happen. Remember that I asked you to look at on the OTC. There's
Yes.
there's one thing I would like you to take a look other than the 6K. The most important thing to look for is the 10Q and uh, 10 10Q and 10K. But this one seems to be it's what GS. Is this a foreign company? 40F. 20F. Okay, it would be 20F if when the public company involved is based in another country.
Please share your screen. Let's see.
Is it based on another country?
I've stopped sharing.
Okay. Here. Long-term debt. Consolidated financial statements. Okay. Um, it's supposed to be 20F, but the way they are submitting it is 40F.
You were about to share your screen.
Okay, let me share. This one is that. Okay. Revenue. The revenue had dropped down from 48 to 33. The profit had dropped down and net loss. And the net loss is bigger than the previous year.
Is that still the
Although,
HYGS?
yeah, HYGS. Although this is what I look for also because sometimes the investors, when they see something like, for example, 0.77 against per share basis, okay, 0.77 to 0.86, there's not much difference, only like 10 cents. It's a so they would feel that okay, there's still something that the company can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but usually what's gonna happen is that um, if a company is losing revenue, as long as it still has a lot of cash and then orders are coming, there's a big possibility of a turnaround. So that's what I'm going to look for. That in case there's a cash net change. There you go. There is a net change in non-cash operating assets and liabilities. So from negative 223,000, it went to 1.7 million. So cash, cash, cash provided, increase in cash. Oh, the cash is depleted. Effect exchange rate fluctuation. Oh, they are hit by the exchange rate because this is a foreign company. Cash and cash, end of the year. Okay. Uh, Look, from a 21 million down to 7 million of cash. If you are an investor, what do you do? That's actually uh, 3 times down, right? 7 times 3 is 21, right?
Yes, I see.
So it means it went down 3 times, threefold. Went down threefold. So probably this volume here, maybe somebody is trying to buy on this stuff. That's another reason that the stock might be bought. If it's going to be bought, what's going to happen is that the stock will just jump. So here, let's put on. See, look, sometimes you can get an idea of how usually it works also. Like previously, it has a huge volume here, and it goes up only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 days, in 10 days. And then it will eat up again that particular uh, earnings, and then start to regain back up. And it went really down. This is what I usually do. I'll put everything um, in the perspective that everything is on your favor. So if I have a new 78-day high, it should be supported with a good revenue, a good cash. If it doesn't have a good revenue and a good cash, look at also Finvis. If you look at Finvis, the sales QQ is 0%. The EPS QQ is negative. Loss-making hydrogenic corporations. Hydrogenic Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, design, develops, manufacture hydrogen generation products based on water electrolysis technology and fuel cell products based on proof of exchange. Okay. Market cap amplifies loss by moving further away from its break-even target as far to profit. Oh, the U.S. The U. The U.S. $201 million market cap amplifies its loss by moving further away from its break-even target as path to profitability is the topic of the HYGS investor's mind. I've decided to gauge market sentiment. I've put together a brief outline. Industry. According to the 4 industry analysts, covering HYGS, the consensus is break even is near. They anticipate the company to incur a final loss in 2019 before generating positive profits. Oh, 522K in 2020. So HYGS is predicted to break even approximately a few months. Okay, so there you go. Can you see that? Can you see that report?
Yes, I see.
Okay. That's why I always pull up Finviz, Yahoo Finance, everything because I would like to feel what's the here.
Yeah.
You look at this candle. That's a huge candle with a huge volume. So it's saying that it's not profitable. 2019 is going to be still down.
Hmm.
Okay, it's waiting for at least one more year, and then it will incur more losses before it would regain on year 2020. That's what they're looking for.
Okay. So how does Yahoo Finance know about the company?
These are reports. These are reports coming from people who are actually studying, all the finances of different companies. So this one is coming from Wall Street, simply Wall Street. Uh, they got they got reporters that digs up how do you call this statements coming from the companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the way we look at it also, when we look at the uh, when we look at also the OTC markets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Look, it's negative. The increase in cash is negative. Negative 3, negative 13 against 11 million. Negative 13 million. It means they're burning cash. It's probably going to burn cash. Now, is this a matter of when are they going to deplete that 7,000, that 7 million? So, you will be able to expect that this particular company, it will probably surge because people will still basically look at just the chart. But then, investor, and like I said, it had not proven, you have already a double top. If this one, just like the BSGM that I showed you, okay, go look at on the 1 week. So the previous high is 12. It had broken. Even the volume also was broken. So it seems that there is a support coming from the bulls. We just have to make sure that it doesn't go back down below $11. If it goes down below $11,
Mm-hmm.
it means it's going to probably go back down and retest the 750. Can you see the chart?
Yes, I see.
Okay. And look at also the 200 EMA. If you look at the 200 EMA, this is my other my This is my other, how do you call this, technical thing that I would like to double check. See, the 200 EMA is going down. The 200 EMA here is now starting just to go back, right? It had broken the 200. It retested the 200. Let's put something, regression plan. Okay. So this is your trend. I just place a regression trend here. So let's try to extend this. The right. Because based on the technical, based on the fundamentals, it's not right. Based on the technical, it's right. Remember the one that I told you as a rule? It breaks out the 200. It retested the 200, right? Let's
Yes.
see, where is our H1? Oh, okay. Look, this would be H1, H2. So this is our H2 here. So the possibility, this is our H3. $12 is our H3. We will wait for the pullback of that $12, the breakout of that $12. If it's going to break out, pullback, after the pullback, it's going to break out again. That would be your H3, breakout on H3. Then it means that would be the one that is going to continue to 20. What was the target? $21, $20.
20.
20. 21. 21.3. I'm going to show you. There's a similar case on this one. ARWR. This one breaks the 200, creates the H1. You have a new breakout of H1. Currently, this is what's happening to your HYGS. So we are looking for this one, go pray,
I'm seeing.
a pullback to the previous high, to the previous big volume.
Mm-hmm.
And the pullback on the 50 EMA with a rebound, that is where you can position. This one here, there's
Yes.
a pullback to the 50 EMA with a rebound. This is the rebound. And look, went straight up. So
Okay.
check chart. HYGS. So that's why it's good to wait for the pullback on this one. There you go. So we have a breakout, and then we have an H1. This is a breakout in our H1. This is where our H2 is a new high volume, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for a pullback here around this line. So the one that we created as an alert. So we're waiting for that because it's going to go. Mostly, if a stock goes well, it would always try to follow a channel, and this is the channel. Although sometimes it breaks the channel, it would probably just suddenly jump and becomes a supernova. So, and this is what I usually find, Kufri. The news is always the opposite. So, what does the news tell you? The news is telling you to be scared, right?
Yes.
So it's telling you, hey, you small investors, sell all your assets so we can buy them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then if a company also is not is let's say if there are a lot of used sellers, the market maker also would generate all those news and all those sort of stuff. Oh, this one, don't worry, this one is going to turn back. It's going to be very good, blah blah blah. This is a good company, good fundamentals. Then what's going to happen?
The thing that if they would buy, I believe if you go solo, the market maker will buy those the stocks, and the thing would go up.
Yeah, there will be people a lot going to buy, and then what's gonna happen when they buy? Of course, they have a lot of sellers. The sellers also keep selling. There are a lot of buyers, right? They
Yes.
use the news to create all this frenzy. So that way, uh, if you are a big buyer, what do you do? Are you are going to what are you going to market? You have to create a scare for the people. So that way, the people is going to get scared. They're gonna sell all their position. So what are you are going to do? All those people who are selling their position, you're gonna grab all their shares, right? Now,
Yes.
if, for example, you're also a big seller, what are you going to do? What are you going to advertise? You advertise the opposite. So the opposite would be is that, oh, this one is a very nice start, blah, 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 blah. Then everybody also, oh, yeah, okay. Then everybody would join, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying. And now, because a lot of people are buying, okay, you can continue selling too.
I see.
You see the principle behind? So,
Yes.
if you look at this one, ARWR, I'm going to show you what's happening here. When it made a gap up with a huge volume, look what happened with the revenue. The revenue was actually negative 14.8 million against the 2017 of only minus 5.8 million. So it means they incurred a lot of losses. And they have a net loss of minus 28 million against minus 18 million from 2017. But the cash, this is just the only difference. the cash, they have at least 68 million. So it means they have from the 2017, which is 61, so they have some sort of a buffer of 5 million. Look what happened based based on this based on this one. So all the news also on this one. Okay, this one will continue to incur losses, right? So people are going to sell, but buyers keep continue buying. And look what happened from the target here. I made actually. Oh, where's the where's the calculation? Yeah, the my calculated target here is around 13.50, but look, it went to $17. You're also looking something like this right now. It seems that you're on this one. Go free. Look for this. Go free.
Yeah, okay.
If a price touches the 50 EMA, so we want to see this this one here is 50 will continue to go up, and then that price touches the 50. That's where you can position. But
The price,
right
what
now,
price you say?
so this one here, where
Mm-hmm.
the 50 is this light blue line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let it go up and let that price rest on that one. So wait for the next rest of the price on that 50 EMA.
Mm-hmm. Which is what?
We don't know. We don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It, okay, if you're gonna extend this one somewhere somewhere here, and then this one, let's say if this one pulls back right here, so maybe around 10 $10, 10.20, 10.25. That's that's where the direction of the 50 EMA. A pullback on the 50 EMA
Mm-hmm.
with a rebound, that is where you can position on this.
Okay.
Okay? And then let's say if you're able to position on 10.25 or 10 let's say 10.20, something like that, then maybe what you can do is use 970, 980 as your um, stop loss if in case it doesn't work out.
But when we were putting, there was no option for stop loss.
There is no option for stop loss because you were not able to buy any position yet. You can only do that only once you're able to buy that position.
Oh,
Okay? It works only once you're able to buy that position.
means the position is executed.
Yeah, you have to buy first that share.
Okay.
And once you're able to buy that share, you can create already that stop loss. Now, you know what I usually do? I don't usually place an actual stop loss. I will create a mental stop loss, and then I will create how do you call this, a trigger alert. Then if it gives me that alert, oh, it went down to what I am expecting,
Mm-hmm.
um, then in that case
I will close it.
I will close my position, because
Oh,
sometimes, if you are going to be very hard also on your stop loss, and then all of a sudden it will just actually rebound quickly. So it's good to let it prove first. Like for example, you have your stop loss. Let's say, okay, we create a stop loss at 979. Okay, hard stop loss. You really set it in quest trade. Then all of a sudden, there's a deep buyer or a big seller that sells. And also, there's a big buyer. So what's going to happen? It's going to go down 915. All of a sudden, it comes back up. But then you lose that position because you sold it.
Yes. Mm.
That's why I always wait until it proves, because sometimes the next day, all of a sudden, there is a big rebound.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you're going to do it. But very good. Now you're at least so. Please take a look on ARWR. Study the ARWR.
Okay.
It's not actually a trade on this one, but it seems your ARWR has the same pattern as your HYGS, almost.
Okay.
Although this HYGS is a revival because it went really down. Okay, same also with ERWR also was also a revival. See, it went down below the 200 EMA, and then it revived. So currently, it's just making that it's going to make an H2. It's, it's making an H2. We don't know if that $12 is your H2. It could be your H2, right? We'll wait for that pullback. You see that pullback here? It just basically touches your EMA because it had proven already. After the breakout of the 200 EMA, it actually pulled back to 200 EMA. So, and that the 200 EMA is actually supporting it. And that's what happening here. Look, let me try to lighten up this one.
When I look at ARWR and trading view, the current price is $23.71.
Yeah, you see, uh, and like I said, look, they have the same report. What was the report here? Net loss, right?
Yes.
But why did it go up? You're gonna question that, right?
Yes.
Why is this going up? It's losing. It's losing money. Why is it going up? It's just probably investors have an interest on it. Sometimes it's crazy. But I know what's going to happen is that some investors also, they can easily play with their money, especially at the very low level price, right? So that's why they're able to even okay, it's a net loss. No problem. I can still go up higher. So they keep buying. The same here with your HYGS. The only thing with this HYGS though, because there was a previous stop on ARWR. Let me double check on 1 week so that we will have a good visibility. Oh, have you noticed that?
I mean, when it was going down, really?
Have you? What's that?
It went down in that position.
Yeah. Oh, it was a breakout from here. This is the heavy heavy, huge candle. Look, and this is the close, breaking out all this, and went to break out the previous one. So if you look at HYGS on 1 week, it's a breakout here.
Okay.
The next target might not be $20, might be, okay. First, it has to break out this one. This is a heavy resistance on $15. So we're actually looking at the big possibility that it would break out first, because right now this is not a strong breakout. It's just poking it.
Okay.
So that's why we'll wait for a pullback and then reverse back again to $12. That $12 you can pre-exit some position at $14 or $14.50, something like that, because your next target is around 15. The next target is this one here, the high of this, which is around 17. And if it's going to take on also this one, that's $25. So, but this would be a big rebound if it's going to hit this $32. And usually it happens. Uh, Currently, right now, it seems that we're looking something that would break, because it broke the $12. It will pull back, re-break out the $12, and then go for $15.
Okay. So, do you also trade commodities like the Dow, the SP 500?
You can do that using the e-mini, but I don't usually trade with how do you call this, the commodities.
Okay. Because the Dow is kind of trending down, and somebody that I know that does is a financial advisor says it's going to continue to go down, and I see that's going down and down and down. So he positioning his position is to sell, and he's making some profit.
Yeah, and that's very good. And like I said, and most of the time, this smaller companies, they always follow the bigger companies, right?
Yes.
And this is what you need to look at. You go to stockcharts.com. Stock charts.
Oh, that's different from StockFetcher.
It's different.
Okay.
I have another use of this one, stockcharts.com.
Okay.
I just would like to show you what's the use of this guy. So if I say dollar, it's HYGS. What is HYGS? What is that, a NASDAQ company?
You mean which one?
The HYGS, was it a NASDAQ company?
I did not know. I did not check.
Okay. BZX. Okay. Chicago Board of Exchange. Chicago Board of Exchange. Okay. So dollar was, I don't know if there's Chicago Board of Exchange in this one, but I can use NASDAQ, or I can use Dow Jones, Indo, and then HYGS. The purpose of this, Kupri,
Yes.
is for you to be able to see the movement of a particular stock and how strong is that stock. So, for example, yes, the Dow Jones is going down to this one here, but
Okay.
this one is creating a difference. It's picking up. It was even breaking out the previous high, right? Well, Dow Jones is going down. And let me see if on compact, com, compute, Nasdaq, same. Nasdaq composite is the same. So this is where you will be able to see whether a particular stock, even though the fundamentals doesn't seem to be right, but it seems it's being supported.
Yes.
You have a breakout here, while this one doesn't have a breakout and it continues to go down, and this one is going up. So you wait for a pullback on this one because that's where it, and let's say ARWR. The ARWR is really very strong too. It went to 129% increase, 42. So put this one on your watch list.
Which one?
The HYGS.
Okay.
Um,
On my stock feature, right?
yeah.
Let me go there now. Stock feature. And where do I click to put it on?
Okay. If okay, where's my stock picture?
Watch
So
list.
let me give you the different share. Okay.
My list. Okay, I can add it here.
So
YGS.
if you go on watch list, right?
Yes, I've added it. HYGS.
Okay, good. There's another one that you need to look up. CPHR.
Which one is that? C.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see. Oh, CP.
CPHR.
PTHR. Okay.
May 10, it made a new high, and then it created that letter F there, and boom, breaks out again. I'm looking for a pullback at 210, 215, or even a quick, just like a quick, how do you call this, pull to 205. And you can get in with that pull. That's a good buy.
Okay, the reason when I saw it, the reason I didn't touch it, was because you were telling me that any stock that is less than $5, I should be careful.
Yes, especially on how do you call this, penny stocks. But what I'm saying to you that there are also some stocks, especially for a new guy, okay, because sometimes the new stock, the smaller, let's say the smaller capitalized stocks,
Mm-hmm.
um, the character is that they can easily change mode because they can be manipulated, right? But later on, if you get seasoned on how do you call this, choosing this kind of stocks, especially knowing the pattern of the new 78, new 20 days high, new 55 days high,
Mm-hmm.
um, you'll be able to react.
Okay.
You'll be able to react. The main problem why this is not advisable for the new guys is that um, the new guys, when a particular stock would go down, they always want to hope. they, they always go for the hope that it's going to rebound. But now, for smaller stocks, if it's going to go down, it's going to go down.
Okay.
So do not hope. So if it goes against your rule is that you have to set up a target. You have to set up a stop loss. If it goes against your stop loss, get out, and then just forget about it. Find another one.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get in love. That's the main problem with the new guys because they once they buy something, they get to be in love with that particular stuff. But
Oh,
no, just play with the pattern, play with the ticker symbol. But good that you remembered what I told you and
yes.
you stick on that one. Yeah, good job.
I'm learning. I'm unhappy.
You're learning. Cool. That's the most important thing. That's what I would like to know. That's why, as much as possible, before you start swimming, make sure that you are prepared. But at least now you're getting now that confidence, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Unlike before, that you're telling me, okay, I'm going to trade. Let's go. You trade with me. No, it doesn't work that way. I want you to start looking up on something and build your own confidence and then see, this one I'm going to trade because it actually hits to what I'm looking for. And then
That
based
makes
on
sense.
that particular rule,
Mm-hmm.
get in or get out.
Okay.
Very good, Godfrey.
Thank you
So,
so much.
yeah, you're learning. I'm very happy that you've it, and just be patient. Don't rush.
Okay.
Slowly, you'll be able to find your edge, and then
Mhm.
once you have that, it will always be yours.
Good.
Okay,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
you're welcome. And I think we've gone so far. So we'll just uh, continue looking for the right pattern, the one that I told you. I had given you the ARWR. Actually, I've given a. Did you look up the post on the blog? I
No.
okay. I actually placed a post. I emailed to you the post.
Oh, okay.
So take a look at that one. Read that blog.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Gap up on big volume ARWR simulation.
Okay.
Study that one. You might find the right way of entering on your HYGS.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Have a nice weekend, man.
You too.
Take care.
Okay.